Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Luke. Luke's from England in the UK. So let's see what Luke has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello.
Hello. Oh.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, Luke. Thanks so much. Thanks for taking the time to do the interview with me. Thank you.
It's all right. It's no problem.
Very good, very good. So before we start the game, just tell me where you're from.
I'm from Birmingham in England.
Wow. And in your opinion, what's the best part of living in Birmingham?
It's a very big city, lots to do, lots of people. That can be a good thing when you're young and when you're having fun.
And what's the most challenging part?
Equally, as again, a lot of people. Sometimes you long to be a bit more reclusive and solitude, but that's city life for you. It can get a bit overwhelming sometimes. I'd say that was a challenge, maybe.
I see. And what do you do for a living, Luke?
At the moment, I'm not doing anything for a living. I'm trying to think of a new path.
Right. And are you still a student or not? You just
I was a student, yeah, but I had to take a break because the degree I was doing, I didn't really like it, and wasn't in the best way really with mental health and things like that. So I took a period of time out of that. And in between, I've still written things and done little things here and there. But yeah,
very good.
It's a break for myself. I think it was very much needed.
I see. And before we start the game, just tell me something interesting about yourself.
Something interesting about myself. I have a double crown and they go in opposite directions. That's rare.
That's very rare.
Yeah, apparently it is. That's what I've read anyway. So yeah, there's something.
Very good, very good. Okay, look, so welcome to William and the Magic Box. I've got you. Full of random fun questions, okay? Right.
Okay.
If there is a question you don't have an answer for, you don't want to answer, I always can change and pick another one, okay? It's all very chilled and friendly, okay?
Okay.
Great. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to relax a bit before the first question. Ready?
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay, look, ready for the first question?
I am. Yeah.
Let's do it. So the first question is, what scares you the most about your future?
What scares me? I think it would be losing people that I love very dearly. Obviously, that'd probably be a lot of people's worst fear. And getting old. No one likes to get old.
Do you have siblings as well?
Pardon, sorry?
Do you have siblings, brother and sister?
I do. I have one brother, and I also have two half siblings as well. They're a bit older than me.
Okay, cool. Ready for another one?
Yep.
Let's do it. Okay, look, let's get the second question for you. The second question is, what's the best advice have you ever received?
That's a good question. I think it was generally from my family, my mom, saying, don't worry when I was going through a lot of worrying times in my life, and that everything would be okay and stuff like that. And that's good advice, right? I think.
Absolutely.
Not to worry.
Yes, I think sometimes nowadays, I think the world right now is so fast, everything, social media,
Exactly.
things are going so fast. Then sometimes we
Yeah.
find ourselves lost as well on it, you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes we need those reminders to tell us that, okay, slow down, you know, life's
Yeah.
not all about...
That's exactly what it is. Reconnecting with nature as well. Very fast way to do it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think nowadays we just need to relax and look for the simple things in life, you know, the simplicity. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's what recharge our batteries, you know, those simple things in life, as you said, about nature, or just connect with our family, friends, and just be there, just be present in the moment. I think that's the the thing that comforts us the most right now. Just hear those little advice or reminders from people around us, like family or mom or friends around us.
Exactly, definitely.
Next question, look, let's do
Yeah.
it. You too, for your move.
I'm just moving my shoulders. Nothing much.
Right, before the next one, tell me something, let's say something local that I only can find in Birmingham. I cannot find anywhere else in the UK.
Oh, that's a good one. You can get, what can you get? You can get a deep fried Mars bar, but I think you can get those in a few places.
Tell a little bit about it. What's that?
A deep fried Mars bar. It's a Mars bar.
Oh yes, the
Deep fried. Oh, it looks gross, but actually tastes beautiful. And I've only ever had one because I'm scared of having a heart attack. Probably like 1,000 calories in there. Yeah, you can get those, and we do the best chips ever. You can't get them anywhere else. The chips up here.
Fish and chips or just chips?
Just the chips. I mean, the fish is pretty standard everywhere, but there's something about the actual chips. They cook them differently.
I feel hungry now just talking about.
I know, right? It's really easy to get hungry.
I've been in Birmingham once a few years ago, and one of the things that I remember arriving in Birmingham was this massive big shopping. I think it was a building like full of glass. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
Like,
Yeah, that's our big what we call the bull ring.
Yes.
Yeah, with a big bull outside it, big statue. Probably
That's when I
remember
think about Birmingham. The first thing that comes to your mind is that building.
Yeah, it's quite iconic actually, since it was built.
Right. Next question for you is: what do you consider most romantic?
What do I consider the most romantic?
Yeah.
Hand holding.
Oh, that's sweet.
I do. I think that's incredibly sweet. Sweeter than a kiss, even.
Oh, that's true, actually. It's beautiful to see two people just holding hands. Oh.
You see it, don't you? You see it with an old lady or an old man walking with, they're still holding hands. You think, oh my God. It's the best.
I agree with you. Next question. Next question, Luke.
Okay.
If you could ask for a miracle, what that would be?
Miracle. To grow about 3 or 4 inches taller overnight. That might be a good miracle. Or, there's so many miracles. I mean, that's a bit vain, isn't it? I think. If you're asking for a miracle, you want something a bit better than that.
How tall are you?
Or for everyone.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
5'8"?
Yes.
You're not short. You're quite tall.
No. I think I'm a bit average. I'd like to be a bit taller, but if it was a miracle for the world, I think I would give it to the world, not myself. So a miracle would be something like everybody not hating each other or something like that. Something really profound, actually. I mean, if you want a miracle, go for it.
That's true. I think hate is a very strong word, isn't it? The feeling as well. I think it's a very strong word, yeah.
It is. Even if we don't agree with people, we don't have to summon all that energy to hate them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not many people I could hate, really. I mean, it takes a lot of energy.
Yeah, it does. And sometimes I think as well, sometimes when you say like, oh, I hate, somebody, I think if you're gonna look very deep inside, could be something deal with you as well, hating about something in you. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. That's for sure. I think
Yeah, I think hate is something connect with you as well. Something that is there. It's a connection when you hate something or somebody. It's a connection there, regard for you for sure.
Yeah, I'd get rid of that.
Yes, for sure. Next question. Look, from Birmingham. Next question is different one now. What's the best advice you have ever given?
I give loads of advice and I can't think of a single thing because I'm always
What's the last one?
I've always told people to not tolerate bad people, people who stick around with the wrong crowds and stuff like that. I've always told them don't put up with it and go and find your crowd and your people if you don't belong somewhere. Probably true for people who I've met in sort of like domestic violence situations and stuff, and advice to them is always go. But basically on a deeper level, it's learning to identify people who are not good for you and vice versa as well. So I always tend to give advice on personal things like that and where people should go and if they should stay or not. People tend to ask me a lot of questions about that.
Good, very good. I think your friends are lucky to have you around to give some good advices.
I think they just know I'll always give it. So I think they think, oh, Luke will know. Or Luke will say.
Right, next question. What's the weather look like in Birmingham right now? In London it's quite like cloudy, raining.
It's cloudy. It's cloudy today. Not much wind though, quite warm. Yeah. Next
question for you is, tell me 3 things that you are most grateful for.
Being raised by a lot of intelligent women. Not being too bad looking and having an inner strength to carry on and to not give up on things or situations and just carry on. Yeah.
Very good. I like that. I like that. By the way, I like your background as well. I like your background. It's like oh yes, there's waterfalls there as well.
It's fabric.
Oh wow.
It's a mural.
That's beautiful.
Or a tapestry, actually, I should say. Yeah, tapestry. I look like I'm in the forest, don't I?
Yes, like in Brazil. Spread move in Brazil.
Yeah. I wish.
Next question. Good. Tell me a little bit about your tattoo here.
This tattoo. This was the first tattoo I ever got. I was at school when I got very naughty of me. I was only 16. And I picked it off a wall. At the time, it didn't really mean too much. I just sort of always loved ancient Egypt. But when I got older, I realised it was a symbol of protection and strength and courage. And I thought, I like it. It seems to have acquired more meaning since I got it. It's like I chose it for myself before I knew I would need it. But yeah, it's an Eye of Horus. I think they sometimes call it Eye of Ra. I might be wrong. It might be one or the other. But yeah, it's not. It's going blue. It's that old now. Actually, 10 years old, that tattoo. Come to think of it.
And that it was your first one.
That was my first one. Yeah.
And do you have a few more now?
Yeah, I've got a few, but some of them I'm not too happy with. There's one on my hip I think I might cover up. It's just a small little tribal squiggle thing, but I don't really want it. I've got a nice one on my back that I still like. So.
Oh, cool, very good. Right, next question is, who would you swap lives for a day if you could?
Anyone.
Anyone, living or dead?
Well, it's going to have to be someone with a lot of money to play with, and it's going to have to be someone who's got something. Richard Branson, maybe, or I don't know who else has fun. Dot from EastEnders, June Brown. She has a good time. Swap places with her for a day.
Yeah, why?
She's always at parties. Even at her age, bless her, she's always going out and having fun. Yeah, she's quite fun apparently. I think she has a good time. Yeah.
I'm sure you have a lot of wisdom as well, for sure. A lot of wisdom.
Of course. Yeah. Definitely.
Right, look, another question.
Okay.
Can see some moves coming out now, yeah?
I'm trying, yeah. I'm a bit loose, I'm not a good dancer, really.
Next question is, if you could have dinner with anyone living or not? Who that would be and why?
Ooh. That's interesting. I think Winston Churchill would probably have a lot of dirt to give. Maybe. Or maybe someone a bit farther. I'm not sure. Yeah, somebody of recent history that has a lot of secrets and knowledge and stuff, maybe. I think Winston Churchill would make a good one. And I'm not a Tory, but I would. I'd chat to him.
And what would be the first question you would ask him if you could during the dinner?
Oh, now you put me on the spot. I'd ask him how he writes his words, because they're quite fascinating to me. Studied a lot of Churchill's writings in college when I was studying English, and always thought they were very beautiful. And I think I'd talk to him more about that then.
Good. I like that. Next question. Let's do it. Okay, so tell me, did you always have the support of your family being gay?
Yes, my mum was very good. I don't think my dad would have been supportive, but we were estranged from him a long time before then, so that's a good thing. But overall, everyone in my family that is in my life, yeah, everyone's very supportive and quite happy. And I think my mum said that she actually she said to a friend once, she said, "I'd love a gay son." And she got one, so
oh,
you get what you ask for.
Absolutely. Sometimes you need to think twice what you ask for.
Yeah. No, I never felt in any way rejected. It was really nice.
That's good. That's great. And did you come out? Do you have like a moment when you came out, or it just happened gradually, naturally? Tell me a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't probably going to come out, but I told like a few people at school. I was only 13 or so, and I told a few people, and somebody else told someone on a bus, and someone overheard them, and I think they came up to me the next day at school and said, "You're gay, I'm going to tell everyone." So I thought, no, you're not. I went round and I literally was bursting into classrooms going, "Everyone, I'm gay now. I'm gay." And I had to be very brave, and I did that. And when the bully went round to try and do it, I think everyone was already talking about it, so it took the momentum away, and at least I owned up for it. But I wasn't ashamed of myself. I always thought that there's no problem at all. Obviously, I never felt like I was wrong. I always knew that I was very feminine as a child. My mum always used to say that I probably would be gay, and she was right. So, and I have a story actually. I remember asking a boy a bit older than me at cross country once. I was only about 10 or 9, and I asked him if I could hold his hand to go round the pitch thing, and he said, "No, that's a bit gay." And I went, "What's gay?" I didn't know what it was. I'd already asked to hold his hand before I knew what gay was, so that kind of proves the story that you are born gay. And
Yeah.
I had no knowledge of it before, just my own instincts, you know. But yeah, and for that reason, I've never really been too ashamed, and my family have never really been too horrible ever. I think my brother has struggled with it when he was a teenager a tiny bit, but only a little bit. He was generally accepting, and so was everyone. So that's good.
Oh, very good. Very nice story. Thanks for sharing the little story. I love it. Oh,
Welcome.
Sweet. Okay, talking about school. What was your favorite part about school?
I can't remember a lot of school actually. I think my favourite part was either going on the trampoline, which I loved, and smoking at the back of the gym with all my friends before we had to go to lesson, and feeling like a total badass. But looking back now, thinking, ooh. That was it, because school for me I didn't generally enjoy. I enjoyed a few subjects. I would have enjoyed more, but school and me did not get on. I was quite picked on. I look back now and all I can seem to remember is bad things. So that's not good. But I'm sure there was good times, yeah.
And what was your favorite subject?
English. I liked English very much, and went on to study at A level. and
Good.
still enjoy it.
That's why your English is very clear. You have a very good way of talking. I love it. I just love to listen to you. You are very well spoken. I like that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Another question for you.
Lovely.
Next question, Luke, from Birmingham.
Yeah.
What's the best gift have you ever received, and from whom?
Oh, my partner bought me an Ancestry DNA kit. That's a pretty cool present, I think.
How does it work? Tell me.
Well, you have to spit in this little tube and you post it off. And I think my results are coming back in 2 weeks. So I'll let you know. I haven't had them back yet. It's quite recent, but that was probably the best present I've got so far. Definitely.
Oh, that's sweet. And how long you've been together for?
Not that long, actually. Maybe just 2 months. But it was a nice present.
Oh,
Yeah.
very sweet. Next question is, what do you like the most in your best friend?
My best friend is very confident. This is my friend Ella. She lives in Amsterdam at the moment, and she's living it up a great time. She's having a great time. Very confident young lady. And I admire her go-getting extrovert attitude, where she can get up and have tremendous amounts of energy, whereas I seem to be fighting to get a little bit of energy some days. She can do it every day. So that's probably what I admire about her. Yeah.
Oh wow, very good. And she's there just for work or study, or just trying?
No, she's moved. She's gone to. I think she's working over there, and she's got a new partner who's quite a handsome chap, actually. So,
Nice.
good for her. She's posting a lot of pictures in very scenic places.
Ooh, I love Holland. I love Amsterdam. I've been so many times there. I think the atmosphere around, the vibe over there. You just feel free. You just feel like I can be anything here. I will never be judged. I think
It is one of my most favourite places. I keep going back. I think I've been 5 times.
I've been a lot. One of my best friends, he lives in Helmond, just like 1 hour by car from Amsterdam. So it's very easy to travel, because I can fly from Stansted to Eindhoven. It's like 40 minutes in the plane. It's quite cheap as well. And sometimes we get the car and just go for the weekend in Amsterdam or around. It's just beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
I love Amsterdam.
Yeah, the Eindhoven tickets are always cheaper than the Schiphol tickets. Always.
Yes.
Definitely.
Another question.
Okay.
I wish I had the same hair as you, so I could do the same, but I don't have that much hair.
I actually need it cutting. That's the problem. I've been neglecting it, and it's getting thicker and thicker. I'm trying to fight balding. There's a little secret for you. I should be going bald, but I'm fighting it. A bit too much. It's getting too thick.
And during these 2 months that you've been together with your partner, what's the most beautiful lesson you learned so far in these 2 months?
Most beautiful lesson. To relax. I think to learn to relax around people. I've probably struggled to do that with people I've just met, but with my partner, we fell into trusting and loving each other quite quickly, and I think that was the lesson I learned, that can still happen, because I've sort of forgotten that it can for a while.
Ooh, cool.
But it's good.
I can see your smile just like all the way up.
He's very sweet.
Do you have any pet peeves?
Pet peeves? Oh, at the moment in the pandemic, yes, but I'm not going to talk about that. I think the nose, the mask with the nose. I mean, you may as well just take it off. It's useless.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's a bit of a pet peeve, but only because it's useless and it just seems like a failed task, and that kind of does always annoy me.
Next question for you, Luke. Next question for you is, are you a dog or cat person? And if you could be an animal, which one would be and why?
I'm a dog person because dogs love us more, for sure. However, my partner has a cat, and he's over there. Shall I get him?
Yes, please.
I'll
yes,
get the cat.
please.
This is Leo.
Hello, Leo.
He's a Bengal.
Leo.
A very beautiful Bengal.
Oh my God, beautiful. How old is he?
He's nearly 3.
Oh my God, beautiful.
He's got a very long coat.
Wow.
And rosettes like a leopard.
Beautiful. Yes, I can see. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Oh.
You good boy. Yeah. He's really cute, and despite being descended from an actual leopard cat, quite calm actually. Curious little thing. But yeah, generally I'm a dog person, and my nan has 3 dogs. Right. Shout out to Verity, Nushka and Ili, my favourite doggies, who I love very much, and they're all Labrador Golden Retriever mixes, so they're just lovely.
And if you could be an animal, which one would be and why?
Oh, and if I'd be a bird for sure, just to fly. Any bird will do, but one that can fly a long way. Maybe like a swift or some kind of super seagull that can fly everywhere. I don't know.
And let's say if you could fly anywhere right now in the world, where would you go right now at this moment?
I'd go to New Zealand because there's quiet there and fresh air. Yeah, I'd go there.
Very good. Right, I have 3 questions left for you, okay? Look.
Okay.
Do it. Next question is, which question would you like to be asked?
Oh, I can ask to be asked a question. Ooh.
No, which question would you like to be asked?
That's hard. That's really hard. What colour are my eyes? That's a good one.
And what would be the answer?
They're green. Just for a fun fact.
Get closer, let me see closer.
Might have to show you the light, huh?
Oh yes, green. Yes, for sure. Oh my God, yes, beautiful green eyes.
They look darker though, sometimes.
When I started the interview, I was wondering if it was blue or green. When you're moving, I could kind of have a guess, but green.
Yeah. I think one's bluer than the other, which is a bit strange. I think that one's the bluer one, and that one's the greener one.
Very good.
They are funny.
2 questions left.
Okay.
How is being gay in Birmingham, in your opinion?
Being gay in Birmingham is actually brilliant. I think that there's more places in Birmingham to have a drink, albeit a few of them are at risk of closing because of some residential developments. But in general, there's a large scene and choice, and the drinks are good, they're cheap, and the managers are even better, and it's a good place to go. Definitely visit Birmingham. Yeah.
Good. Next question is, do you consider yourself a spiritual person, and how?
Yes, I do. Unlike a lot of people my age, I think I have a belief in God, or something like God. Not the actual one. I'm not going to start bowing down to a man on a cloud or something, but I do always believe there's beauty and intelligent design in nature. And whether that can be seen from a spiritual perspective or a religious perspective, I think it's all the same thing. And generally people just want to understand, how is this so pretty? You know, how did this happen? But yes, I am a spiritual person. I believe in life after death. I believe we learn a lot when we die. And I believe we probably decided to come here in the first place.
Very good point. I love that. I think I believe as well. What I believe, look, is I think we come to this world for a reason, for a purpose. Yeah, we come to this world always to learn, to grow, to be a better person spiritually. Always, I think we come, and we're gonna go you know what I mean, if you don't reach the point, we're gonna come again, we're gonna kind of get until we get to the point where we meant to be. So I believe people cross other people's life for a reason. I believe that people, you know, we are here for a reason. I think there's,
Indeed.
as you said about life after death, I think, imagine if there wasn't, what's the meaning of being here? You know what I mean? Connect with people, being loved, being sad, being happy. You know, I think what be the purpose? I think there's a lot of, you know what I mean, things that being spiritual, just a lot of things that we cannot even understand, but there is something there. You know, as you said, you can call God, you can call universe, energy, anything. But
Mother Nature.
Yeah, yes, I think that everything's connected, and I think we are very lucky to be here. That's
very much so.
Yeah. Ready for the last one?
I am, yes.
Let's do it.
But very sad to go.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get this Magic Box season 2 is gonna come soon. So I'm planning one of the second projects is to interview again my guests, like in a while in the future, like in a near time. So just to see how much they change, how much they progress in their lives. You know what I mean? But of course, I think we change our point of views just like that. You know what I mean? Like just change. So yes, you know, as I said, it's nice to connect with someone like you, someone so genuine, well-spoken. You know, we are very young, but you know, you're so wiser. You know, and I think it's interesting. You learn a lot talking to people like you, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Let's go for the last question. If you could go back in time, in one moment memory in your life, what that would be and why?
I think I would go back to when I went on holiday to Tenerife with my mom, which was a lovely, lovely holiday, and had the best sunsets and the best weather and the best everything. Everything went great, and I'd definitely go back to that beach that I was standing on when I was feeling quite happy. For sure, yeah.
Very good, very good. It's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the word association game. So I'm going to give away some words and just tell me one word that comes to your mind, okay? Quick thinking.
Okay.
Let's start with family.
Mom.
Money.
Power.
Love.
Hate.
Life.
Death.
Oops. Sex.
Sex. Pleasure.
Okay. Politics.
Annoying.
Religion.
Interesting.
Fear.
Disposable.
Friendship.
Treasured.
Desire.
Chocolate.
Regret.
Yes.
Success.
Enviable.
I like this word. Happiness.
Goal.
Wish.
Granted.
And if I tell you royal family, one word.
Windsor.
And the last one now, Birmingham, one word.
City.
Okay, cool.
I could think of something a bit better, but that was the first one that came to mind.
That's all right. Let's pretend.
Or home, I should say. Home. It is my home, isn't it?
Yes. Right, let's pretend I'm going to meet your partner for a cup of tea, and I'm going to ask your partner. Define Luke in one positive word and one negative word. What do you think he would define you?
He'd say I was a bit lazy, because I am, but he would say I think he'd say I was smart.
Okay.
Maybe.
And if I would ask the same question to your friend in Amsterdam, Ella, what she would say?
Ella she'd probably say that I don't age, which is quite true. And she'd say that I'm a lot of fun, but that's only because I'm really fun with her, because she's fun. So, I am fun really, but I think I'm getting less mad, so more time to relax, like I said, and get away and chill. That's all.
Right, let's play now. Look in the magic box and you can ask me a question. Right, you can ask me a question now.
Ooh. I mean, I want to ask you where you're from, because your accent is alluring. Actually, it's quite nice. So where are you from?
Right, so I'm originally from Brazil, northwest from Brazil, and I was living in Portugal for 5 years before I moved to the UK.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my background. I've got a lot. You know, Brazilian people are very mixed. Yeah, I've got I've got Italian, African, Portuguese, Polish as well. And my grandmother, she's from my mom's side. She's not Brazilian. She's from Paraguay. So she moved to Brazil when she was 12 years old. So
Wow.
So yeah,
there's quite a lot of South American there then as well.
Yeah, we are very mixed.
Very south.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's really interesting.
Great. Did you have a good time, Luke?
I did. I had a great time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time for the interview. And before you go, if you don't mind to share a positive message or a positive quote, something that inspires you in life.
I've always stuck up for people who have suffered with their sexuality or HIV status in society, stigma. My goal in life is to teach the next generation, at least, that the HIV pandemic is sort of under control. Our medication is very good, and more people need to learn about how we treat it and the fact that it even exists in the first place. A lot of people aren't given that information. So my positive message is for education on these subjects.
Love it. Amazing. Very beautiful. Thanks for sharing that. Thank you very much.
Well,
look, take care, okay? Enjoy your weekend. And when I come to Birmingham one day, I'll go for a coffee. I'll let you know.
That'd be great.
Okay?
Yeah. You too.
Take care.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.